from the side up? Business?
Business, and I guess, sometimes you want to do things on your own.
Yes.
And
And that is all right. That's, I actually encourage people to go on their own. So I don't want anyone to be dependent on me. Just derive inspiration and then be on their own. That's the main thing. I'm not saying this is right or this is wrong. I don't follow any authority, but I derive inspiration from wherever I can. That's the whole idea. But people feel guilty or they shy away because of programming, I think the programming, guilt, from childhood programming. On the Facebook, a couple of days ago, I wrote, to succeed, you have to accept everything, be persistent instead of ever things, several quotes I have. Today I put something else, just something comes up and very short one. All these along the line. Keep self on the focus, world on the surface. You won't be disturbed by situations.
Oh, what on the surface?
Self in the center, world on the surface, periphery. Yeah. So then you won't be disturbed. What happens? World becomes the center and we forget ourselves. One thing we wrote a couple of days ago, that general distraction is a conditioning, programming, competition, comparison, and that prevents us from growing. Yoga is not doing anything but undoing, flowing with life, and that's what I was referring to. Because people start doing and then get into regimen and they don't follow through, they feel guilty. So instead of, you have some program, but don't be so rigid, be fluid. No comparison, comparison or competition. Competition with someone else or competition with yourself. And this is what causes problem. If you're natural, then you don't feel it. I don't practice, that's fine. I not do this, fine. You can forgive yourself. Forgive others and forgive yourself. These are general things. But it is not saying, you hear it all the time, but when you are open, that hits you, goes deep inside, and then you transform yourself. So, listening only on the surface, mentally, it gives you a little inspiration, but dies away. But by listening quietly, somehow it goes in the depth of the mind and touches your heart, that inspires you to change your life, changes the sanskaras. So constant bombardment has tremendous value. Okay? I want to explain that. What is constant bombardment? Constant practice. If you are learning organ, piano, any instrument, you cannot just learn some keys and compose the songs. You practice constantly until your fingers get the brain. They know where to go. That is the power of constant repetition. Constant repetition gives us greater power. So, persistent practice is necessary. Haphazardous practice doesn't take you anywhere. Constant practice, mantra chanting. What is mantra chanting? I took the board away. What is mantra? It's constant repetition. See, like Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Mahamantra, Om, Sri Ram. Constant repetition. Why constant repetition? Because constant repetition does the cleansing. Same way, what do they do for commercial advertisement? Constant repetition. They are bombarded. Even you want to hear it or not, it goes in, and then you follow it, you are powerless. So constant repetition does it. And when you do constant repetition, then you get power. Okay? Simple example, people who are into dancing or sports, running, just any kind of sport, they do it so much, gymnasts, they do so much. After a while they don't think, just body does it, they don't interfere, and they do it perfectly. Why? Because repetition just makes you perfect. Learning bicycle, what happens? Repetition. Swimming, repetition. Meditation, repetition. Moral discipline, repetition. Fasting on weekly basis, repetition. Everything is a repetition. But downside of repetition is you become stuck. Like I practice yoga position every day, I do breathing every day, but something happened one day and you cannot do it. You don't feel good or you feel guilty, that is not good. So you have repetition, also you have element of freedom and flow. See, so this combination is completely perfect. Okay. Did you just bring out anything? I'm just taking different topics.
I'm also happy to be here, and I'm really attached to this place, I should say. It's just, I had so many great experiences here, and when I saw that it's the last session, I just
Yes.
had
So
to
you
come.
are attached, but I'm here for 39 and a half years. I'm not
Well, I
attached.
haven't been here that long, but
Still, I should be very much attached.
So you were, I guess you just
flow on.
You are okay.
Yes, I already read one private class, and the person who came, Ian and his cousin, Chris. Both of them came. They thought it won't be as good, but they felt so good. They felt
in
even
the new
better.
place,
It's a
you mean?
small, cozy place. I put on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yes, and cozy.
I'll be
And
coming there.
Good vibration.
Yeah.
Yes, so they felt real good. Just the house itself,
You mean at the new place you had your
Yeah, new
private
place.
session? Okay,
And,
yeah.
See, Nick helped me move the shelves, but after we moved all the furniture and everything, it looks much better.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
bet it's the person who makes the place. So
yes.
I bet it will be.
For me,
As good
just
as they-
after living in the older house, we enjoyed it fully. But a new place, a new outlook, it feels like we are on a hill station in a 5-star hotel. That is how it felt. And it's just openness, on the second floor, view and everything is so nice. So it's just like entire house feels like meditation room. And it's compact. See, we had choice of townhouse, upstairs and downstairs. Downstairs extra half bathroom plus kitchen and all this thing, and upstairs all the bedroom. Instead we got everything upstairs. So it's just perfect choice. Yes. And we have one guest room besides our bedroom, which has everything. I have nothing outside, everything fits in the closet. No unnecessary things, simplified, down to it. It feels so good, Here I had no choice. I had to keep all the papers and all kind of thing, all the furniture, all the storage, not for me, because of the guest house, but the freedom. So guest house, I want to invite, like spiritual master comes from somewhere. Before we had no place, because there is shared bathroom and all this. So I only invite spiritual people to stay there with us, truly spiritual, not commercial. Okay. And then we have freedom, we can lock up and go and travel and, meet spiritual people or whatever.
Like
And if I don't
moved
find,
here, like when you first came here, when you knew a lot of the people that came way back then,
yes,
at the beginning were that
yes,
way.
yeah. See, 74 situations was so different. We had big crowds for meditation. It's just totally different. We took a trip to India with 6 yoga students, we did mantra chanting, devotional service, just the atmosphere has changed. From big crowd, it has come to 2-3 students in Monday night class, sometime 4 or 5, sometimes 2. That's what happened. So everything changes. So the point is flow with life. Whatever we did, we enjoy fully. We start new life. So things constantly change, and this is flowing with life. Anyone else wants to bring out this? Just we.
Yeah, I was in the summer. I also took off a little bit just to be outside and do on my own. But as I was planning to come back to class, and then I saw your post. So,
Yes.
and I wanted to bring my girl here and start her a little bit. She's doing yoga
Yes.
at home. We've been doing it together, but I just wanted
Good.
to introduce her.
But we are not far away from